Hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we've got another sleeper video. Now before you ask, Charles, why are you doing all these sleeper videos, man? You're not doing anything that we haven't seen before from other content creators. Well, first off, in my opinion, I think my sleeper videos have been doing pretty well recently. So that's definitely a good reason slash excuse to make these videos. But anyways, so today we built probably the craziest sleeper I've done yet. Obviously we're not going to do hypercar sleepers, obviously, because at that point it's getting a little too ridiculous. But we did use a supercar for this sleeper. Now I get what you guys are about to say in the comments, but sleepers are supposed to be just cars that don't look fast, and they aren't fast looking already. Well, there's lots of, modified supercars out there, so don't even start putting stupid shit in the comments, because you could basically turn anything to a sleeper. You think a 720S is fast? Compared to a Venom F5, absolutely not. You're getting gapped at little bro. So, I know my stuff, so technically there is such thing as, in my opinion, the highest a sleeper could go is a supercar, so that's exactly what I did. And obviously no one's making Apollo IE sleepers, that's just a little too far. But we did make a actual hypercar killer here, so let's go ahead and type it out for you guys. And no, wrong thing. And the car we haven't, why is Siri on? No. Okay. Alright, so here is our sleeper. This is the 2020 McLaren 720S. One of my absolute favorite cars you can buy in Driving Empire for under 300 grand. And definitely one of the best cars you can buy for a pretty cheap price. I went over this in an older video, but this car is probably one of the best cars you can get for under 300 grand. It's very beautiful looking. In my opinion, this is one of the circumstances where the Spider looks way better than the Coupe. Check that out. That's just beautiful, bro. Anyways, so today we're gonna be doing part 1, obviously. So this is gonna be kind of like the GTR. Now the GTR has been slightly downgraded a little bit, but we'll try that out another day. So yeah. Anyways, so like part 1 of the GTR, we are going to be doing drag race. What else are we doing? We're doing highway race, we're doing rush hour, drawbridge, and then cross country. And then the big test, we'll also be throwing in Sandy Shores and circuit race, obviously. Yeah, just as a nice countermeasure, obviously. So yeah, anyways, I'm hoping that the sleeper is gonna do good like last time. In my opinion, we did absolutely amazing the past few days. Obviously, you guys can totally disagree with me. So yeah. Anyways, enough yapping. Let's go ahead and get on to the main course of the video, which is obviously smoking hypercars. Before we I will quickly show you the stats. As you can see, insane acceleration right off the bat. And obviously, pretty decent nitrous. It's a bit better than the GTRs, in my opinion. So right now we are going 322 miles an hour. And we are going a top speed. We'll wait for the downhill and for the nitrous to reload. But right here for now. Okay. Oh, shoot. So, you gotta take my word for this, guys, but during testing, this thing ended up blowing at the 400 mile an hour mark. That's right, you heard it. A 720S car just barely going to the 400 mile an hour mark. That's pretty crazy. Yeah. But anyways, I'm excited to show you guys what this thing can do. This took me at least an hour to get this thing all tested out and planned out. Now, obviously, yeah, it's just a car. It's just a McLaren and Driving Empire. What could you possibly pay for? Well, Hell, I want to prove that you don't need millions. So my goal with this entire sleeper series I'm doing is that my goal is to prove that at fast cars and everything, it's also about that an expensive car can't always beat a cheap car, basically, and showing that obviously money ain't gonna buy always gonna buy the best performance. I mean, all you gotta do is just buy like $400,000 worth of maybe tuning kits, and then you gotta build off all of this. Build up, use any good parts you got, such as gold parts. I have quite a few gold parts, so yeah, you gotta build off of all that stuff. And then by the way, this car is 280 grand. If this video, and at the end of this video, we will going if this is any better than the GTR sleeper, or we did a little bit ago, which is also yesterday. So let's go ahead and do drag race. This thing, in my opinion, definitely does a little better on drag race. So the GTR, its best time, I believe, was in the really low 6-second range, and this 720S, its best time was in the lowest time it got was the around the low 7 mark. So let's see what he's using. I can't tell what he's using. Alright, he's using it. Dang. Alright, so he's using a GTR. I don't know where the kid went. Okay, so it looks like he left, so we're gonna have to take a minute here. Honestly, I hope that we can do as well as we did with the GTR. In my opinion, we did really well with the GTR yesterday. And we got another GTR here. This one shouldn't be too hard, obviously. I mean, we're in a McLaren versus a GTR, obviously. I mean, what kind of competition is this? This ain't even no competition no more. We're basically turning this poor man into some fried chicken. You hear me, guys? Our goal is to turn Hypercars into fried chicken with the McLaren today. And also, this McLaren is cheap also, so it's another reason why I kind of consider it a sleeper. It's kind of slow and stuff. It's kind of, well, not slow. It's kind of cheap and stuff. And, yeah. And we're obviously competing against lots of different cars today. And obviously we're doing global so that we can't see who we're racing at that moment. Obviously. And look at that first point of the day, baby. Or first point of the night, because I film these videos at night. But anyways, first win for us. Pretty easy win, honestly. I'm not too surprised that was... I'm honestly surprised we didn't get that, Okay, I don't know what I'm saying at this point. Anyways, let's go ahead and keep moving here. So, our next race is going to be Highway. Now, Highway, I don't know how it's going to go down, honestly, in my opinion, because Highway is a little bit nerve-wracking for me, in my opinion, even though, obviously, it's just a straight line. I'm nervous a little bit because, I don't know, man. And there could always be a Jesco and stuff, and obviously, I did get some backlash from some hate from a few friends after recording, because obviously I did not race a Jesco at all or whatever, so obviously people are just simply doubting me and stuff, but like I said, guys, I'm here to prove that I can smoke Jescos and stuff. So yeah, I am eager to prove it. We got quite a few McLarens. We got a 600 LT TVR Cerberus B12. We got a Temerario running around. We got another 720S Spider. This one's just a base version. We got a NASCAR. We got so many cars. But this one should be a solid win too. And like I said, guys, there's a reason why I do, global, because I can't see who I'm racing right off the bat. I have to wait a hot minute. Anyways, we also got a Noble M600. We'll see how everything goes down. But anyways, we are rocketing right now. Holy crap, holy crap, holy crap. Look at that top top speed, bro. We are like running it hard, bro. Bro. Whoa. Alright, we are like rocketing right now. Like, who knew that a 720S could go this fast, bro? Oh, and plus, as parts and the car combined, honestly, probably around maybe like close to 700K. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Second place was a McLaren. So close yet so far. Honestly, yeah. Honestly, I'm surprised he even kept up, honestly. I'm guessing his might be tuned too. Maybe I'm bad, like much more worse. But how did a TVR? And by the way, this TVR right here is 850 grand. Honestly, I'm surprised. I mean, who's even gonna grind for it at this point? I mean, after this video, oh, just don't grind for it. I think the Cerberus B12 kind of like got cooked and fell off a little bit, kind of. All right, let's get back in the 720S, and our next race is going to be Rush Hour. We are taking W's all over the place today. Hey, honestly, so far we're doing good. We're 2-0. But then again, this race can change everything because everyone's always going to have the best handling builds. Blah, blah, blah. And I did have struggles on this race while I was, prepping this thing. But I mean, with the right skill and the right stuff, I guess, I think I got this one in the bag, guys. Just wish me luck out there, will you? Anyways, let's see what we're using. Wow, so many GTRs out here today. Hey, today would have been kind of a nice day to record with the GTR. Obviously, we're gonna be doing part 3 of the GTR another day. Obviously, we retuned the GTR because I wanted to do the 720S. And in my opinion, I think I'd rather use the 720S more because I love McLarens more. But honestly, the GTR is still a good one to use. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just like, I don't know. The parts I put on it, it's probably going to be either a little bit better or a little bit worse. I don't know. It's down on top speed a little bit, but acceleration's pretty good. So, honestly, I think it's going to depend on, I don't know, whatever you think is better, obviously. I mean, you guys are my viewers, so you should be able to help me out here. Anyways, this should be another easy one. And like I said, guys, don't know who these fools are. But I guess people are not taking their hypercars out for a spin today. So this shouldn't be too hard unless these guys have tuned cars and they know what they're doing. I don't know what I'm supposed to be worried about today, but I think today might be an easy win. I mean, both the GTR videos, we absolutely dominated. Cross country is the main one I would say I'm worried about. Because, obviously, it's more long for... Oh, shoot. Oh, my God. I want to win the video, guys. I want to see if I can win entire video. Oh, no losses. I want to do that today, guys. I don't know if we can do it, guys. No. Oh, damn, bro. Alright, so it looks like we absolutely got freaking smoked. Dang, bro, that was kind of sad, honestly. Well, I guess we aren't always gonna win and back to always. Yeah, but honestly, I don't even know what the heck, bro, but yeah, anyways, we're gonna claim some free cash real fast because I need my money. Obviously, I'm a broke little bum right now. Okay, I'm not broke. Okay, we're gonna return to the previous experience because we are not staying in this game, bro. So, let's go ahead and get to the next thing after we claim this free cash. So far, the score is 2-1. Honestly, I wish we got that win there. I guess that guy's good, I guess, so. Props to him, I guess. I don't know. I don't care, honestly. Could care less, but anyways. Let's move on to the next race, which is going to be Drawbridge. Drawbridge shouldn't be hard, but then again, when we say it's a lot harder than it is. And Rush Hour, we're definitely struggling with Rush Hour, so I definitely got to work on my Rush Hour. And plus, it does not turn that... And plus, I might need to put some angle kits on this thing, because this thing does not want to turn. So, we're gonna go ahead, do that, and we'll probably fiddle around with it off camera as much as we possibly can. Alright, so let's see what rides we got. We got a 600 LT, we got a GTR, we got a SSC Tuatara, we got a F5. So we got an F5. So the main ones we gotta watch out for are the F5M and the TV or SSC. My bad. I cannot tell which version of the F5M this guy's using. I think it's just the normal black out one. So honestly, I hope we can get a W here. I don't know, guys. This one's a bit of and yeah, and we got a 675 LT Spider, I believe. All right, let's go ahead and look at our all of our competition. So we got this Camaro, NASCAR Camaro, GTR, F5M, couple we got 650S, F5M right next to us, SSC E2 We got quite a bit of crazy competition here, but for now we don't gotta worry because we are in the lead. So for now, let's not use nitrous too much because I'm nervous that with one wrong move we could probably fumble the whole video. Probably, like I said, guys, I like to have fair competition here, but I am a guy who is hooked on always winning at everything he does. So we're going to just try to keep it that way. You know, I want to win every one of these every time because my whole point is to show that money ain't gonna always buy a good car. It's mostly on buying it's mostly just always relying on tuning. It's kind of like real life, honestly. Like you tune a supercar, and it's probably gonna be faster than a hypercar, if not better and more fun. And I mean, yeah. Alright, so we're doing really well right now. I'm surprised we even haven't crashed yet. And as you guys know, I'm probably one of the worst drivers ever. I'm probably worse than Hell, I'm probably worse than Carter, which is really saying something. But you know, somehow we survived this race. That was a pretty easy Bro, both guys. Are you both seeing? Is everyone on camera seeing this right now? Look at that. Okay, never mind. But as you can see, for a minute there, wow, everyone was like, yeah. Yeah, but anyways, that was a big victory right there. We just absolutely cooked, bro. Well, obviously the F5 ain't nothing, obviously, compared to the Devil 16 and the Jessica. But honestly, people cannot be. He's saying, "Oh my God, it was only fair because there were a bunch of noobs and F5s in the server." Well, there's a reason why it's mystery picking, little buddy. Because I cannot see who the fuck I'm gonna race in like the next 10 seconds if you were in public. But obviously I can't see. So if I can get in my car, this would be nice, but I can't. But apparently I guess the game doesn't love. Okay, there you go. And oh my God, bro, that Senna is just absolutely horrendous looking. I mean, that teal and like that full carbon shit ain't not doing for me. Alright, so here's the final rest of the video. This was actually surprisingly a short video. So, anyways, let's go ahead and get this on the road. I'm pretty excited to see what... Alright, so we got a Temerario and a McLaren GT. Honestly, I'm not scared whatsoever. I'm just a little bit concerned for the Temerario because the Temerario is a bit of a better car. Much of a better car than the GT, than the 720S, obviously, stock. And there's always a good chance that these cars are probably modified. They're probably just kept bone stock. And some noob is like, hey, I think I want to make my car look normal, but instead it's actually going to cook your car. But obviously, we're going to be the judge of this. Obviously. So, let's go ahead and put the roof down. We'll just turn on my blinker because I can. Alright, we are off to a freaking blazing start. Blazing start, bro. I mean, we're off to a blazing start here. I mean, look at this. Well, this is wild. Anyways, we're like off to a blazing start. I think this is going to be an easy win and definitely a good warm-up for tomorrow, because tomorrow is not going to be easy. Because obviously, I mean, who the hell said this was easy, honestly? So, whoa. Anyways, we're doing so well right now. I mean, you know, we are doing so good, bro. It would probably, bro, this is probably better than my F5 M, which is saying something considering I paid $9 million for it and it has the worst, probably some of those garbage acceleration game. While this thing is cheap, had it for quite a while, only got it for 208 grand, tuned it, and it's now taking off like a freaking rocket ship on, like, everywhere. Like, okay, oh, whoa. What is happening? I don't know what was happening there, but I guess it does not want me to win, which is absolute BS. Alright, this is where I was nervous, so if you guys didn't see part 1 of my GTR video, you guys may know that I absolutely fumbled on here. I freaking ran into the side of the bridge, which is definitely not what I want to do right now, especially after you had a huge hiccup there. So let's go ahead and slow down. That's going to obviously cost us, but I mean, you always gotta assume the worst for other people. Then again, I mean, what if they're going too fast and stuff like that? So now you gotta consider the facts. Anyways, we're going nice and calm so we don't get Swiss cheesed. Okay, yeah, that was absolutely horrendous. Anyways, let's pray we don't get murdered again. Alright, we're gonna turn here. And dang, bro, you got enough money for a nice ass house, and you don't have the money for a good car, which is just sad, bro. Alright, so we're like rocketing right now. And we're, oh crap, oh whoa. Okay, we might actually be fumbling big time here. Okay, yep, we are fumbling big time. Come on. Let's go for a comeback here. We've gone too far to lose already, bro. There's no way he's caught up already. Alright, come on. No! Oh, no! Damn, bro. Damn. Well, that was kind of sad, honestly. I mean, if we didn't crash, we could have won, but damn, bro. We got smoked. Anyways. Well, that was a bit of a disappointing one, to be honest. I can't lie. So, between these two, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I think I think this car's kind of disappointed me a little bit, honestly. Obviously, it's probably gonna be my fault, obviously. But honestly, though, I mean, the 720S, bro, like, it's a good car. Like, I mean, I'm not mad that I didn't win that race or anything. It's just that that was probably one of the largest screw-ups we had so far in this series. I mean, literally, it's only episode 3 of building these sleepers, and we already got absolutely smoked. I mean, I don't know what the 720S was doing back there. Whatever it was doing, it was definitely on some drugs or something, because I've never hicked up that bad before. So, obviously, we're going to have to, like, tweak this thing, like, quite a bit. So, I hope. So, right now, my main goal is to try to get some. So, honestly, I'm just praying that I can, like, So we're gonna go ahead and tweak it a little bit, and then we'll probably just hope that we can do a little bit better next episode. I don't know when I'll do the next episode. Probably soon. I'm not exactly sure, but I might do it soon. Honestly, you know what? Let's actually go ahead and we're actually gonna go ahead and do this just to ensure some stuff, and then we should be okay. So, so let's go ahead and install some new parts on this thing before we get off with this one. So first we're going to go ahead and we're gonna, instead of going with off-road tires, we're gonna go with all stock tires, because in my opinion, these are probably the best all around in my opinion. I mean, obviously it's mostly more about like rear grip and stuff. Obviously rear grip and the grass are just absolutely smoked, but obviously I personally don't use the grass too much unless I really have to. Unless it's like a necessity, I will, but honestly I don't care too much about the grass, honestly. So we're going to try to play around with this thing a little bit. Honestly, I think this is a solid build the way we have it right now. So obviously we downed one acceleration, but acceleration isn't going to be exactly the main focus of the car. I want to mostly focus on like top speed and stuff. Plus this thing already has some pretty amazing acceleration stock as it is, obviously. So anyways, I think the 720S, I love it. Like I said, very good. I would highly suggest you getting it. The problem is that it's just disappointing me a little bit, to be honest. I mean, there was no way that you screw up that bad like that. I mean, we were doing perfectly fine. You guys might have saw too. But I guess today wasn't really the day, I guess. So that's a bit of disappointing, but honestly, it's okay, I guess. Is to be honest with you. So yeah, anyways, hold on. I got an idea. So let's actually go ahead and just remove a bit more acceleration from the 7. Actually, you know what? Never mind. I think that's good. So we're just modifying the GTR a little too on camera while we're at it, because I want to try to, like, I don't know, tweak these things a little bit, because we just have not been. Okay, acceleration's gonna be bad. So as you can see, we're modifying the GTR, obviously, as you guys can see. Anyways, I think this is not good, honestly. I mean, all my cars are probably like cooked right now. Obviously, they're not doing great. So we're gonna need some acceleration. Okay, we just screwed it up even more. So we're just trying to play around with how the GTR should really be right now. In my opinion, I don't know how this GTR is going to survive, bro. I mean, it is not in good shape right now. Even though acceleration's good and stuff, I don't know, man. Top speed's a little bit iffy. I don't know. Obviously, we'll see how things go, obviously. Because, obviously, I'm going to be tuning these cars. There's all day and stuff. And we are close to another set of twin turbos. So obviously, we'll be fine for. You know what? Actually, we'll go ahead and just get a few more kits, obviously. So let's go ahead and get a couple of these kits, obviously. I know I'm not supposed to. I know this is kind of stupid, obviously. I'm basically wasting my money, blah, blah, blah. But honestly, if we're gonna make these cars good, then we gotta do it, even if we are kind of wasting our money and we don't get what we exactly need. You know, there's always that chance I'm kind of willing to take. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and go out here and we'll go fuse some, and we'll go ahead and fuse these parts together. So we got a lot of superchargers. I don't know why I have so many superchargers. We fused 13 parts, and we're gonna fuse 4 more. Okay, we got some brakes. Let's actually go ahead and see what else. What did we even get? I have no clue what we even got, but all I know is that we did not get twin turbos, which is what we freaking need right now, but we don't have. But anyways, I think this is gonna be it for this video. Tell me what you think about this video in the comments below. I'm curious to hear your opinions. Obviously, we didn't do terribly good today. I wish we could have obviously maybe improved from the GTR, obviously, but it's alright. It's alright. So anyways, I'm just gonna end the video off right here because there's nothing else for me to do, obviously. So yeah, anyways, I hope you guys have a good one. Peace.